So in the years, I've been traveling a lot, and it has changed my life more than I thought it would when I first started traveling. And here are some reflections I've been making recently. I've become better at traveling, so I know a lot better what I want and what I need when I'm traveling. So, like, which most important medicines I need, or if I do need which makeup I do need most urgently, and like really squeeze it down. Do I need to take little boxes instead of the full tube of hair shampoo or stuff like this? As well, for the times I've been staying longer in one place, I've gotten, I wouldn't say less attached, but you get better at setting yourself up and feeling home, but you're also ready to let it go when it's time that you need to let it go. And there were for sure times where I was not really happy having to keep moving, because for one reason or the other, I guess I've moved my office/studio for sure 10-12 times over the years, maybe even more. And I think especially in the beginning it was really hard for me to move, but now if I know that in some point I am going to have to move again, and I am actually okay with that, I get less attached to things and more about the emotions a place brings. And I gotten really good at setting myself up to feel comfortable. What I need, I know that I need for sure some plants. I like to have daylight. I do need, of course, my basic recording equipment. I need my laptop, and I need the space to be quite clean. And let's say I try to have a place where I can move the mess away. Like, there are some things like paperwork or stuff that there is no way that they're ever gonna look cute or organized. So for me, they have to be like in a wardrobe or at some place. Then I've gotten also really good at, let's say, making things out of rubbish, maybe for other people, and reusing and repurposing things, which I always think is quite cool. I will show you some examples of what I've been reusing. There are those left and right, those absorbing panels that I'm using, and now I'm made out of some old pieces of wood. I made a little first reflection panel. I know it's not absorbing for all of you who are studio freaks. I know it's, let's say, just wood. I'm gonna be working on it. I want to add some absorption, of course, but for now this is a creation I've made and I kind of like it. And no, actually not kind of, I really do like it. And yeah, so on the point of traveling more, like, I think the first time I left for England, I did not know what was expecting me, but it made me more open to be living in another country and seeing the country for its good and its bad. I know that some people say, yeah, this country is really bad, you can't live there, you can't do this or that. I think at the end of the day, every country has its pro and its contras, and there's some things that work better and some things that are worse. And I've gotten really sensitive to the feelings a country gives me, and I know what I can reach in a certain country or what not, in terms of like just like creative wise speaking. I know that the moment I touch land in Italy, I am much more emotional, and it helps me a lot more to write and to see some art and to be more creative. I also think that in the beginning I was taking this traveling and moving really bad, in the sense that it was like a weight for me. But the more I'm actually traveling, the more I see that it's actually something positive, because you do not get attached to things so much as emotions and experiences, and you are ready to look around in places and feel the emotions a place gives you, rather than just attach yourself to the next, I don't know, the super table or the, I don't know, the extra luxurious coffee pot or whatever. Those things, they start to get more like basic necessities, and you don't really care about having everything fancy and stuff like this, which I think gives you more importance in life for yourself. Nowadays, traveling has become really normal for me, and I am very happy to do so. And I also like to set up I always call it my station, and it's kind of something I also look forward to do. And then once I did set up my temporary or whatever place I have, I like feel cozy pretty fast. And I also know that I am that kind of person that probably is gonna always be moving around a little. Also the choices I made in life, and I do have in my heart more than one city as a home, so it's always gonna be traveling for me. So if any one of you is interested in a job where you need to travel, like, find your most important basics, travel with them, and don't get attached to things too much, and rather enjoy the experiences you get along the way.